My name is Ben Smith, and I'm running for judge of the 380th District Court. That is all of Collin County. This is a court that hears civil cases, family law cases, and also the most heinous crimes committed in our county. I became a lawyer because I grew up, like a lot of kids grow up, kind of resenting all the injustice in the world and wanting to do something about it. For me, what is so appealing about the courtroom is that it's the one place that I've found in the world where you can impose justice and impose accountability where otherwise there might not be any in this life. And that's what I love about being a lawyer, and that's also why I'm running for district court judge. More than anybody else in the courtroom, the judge has the ability to steer the ship of due process and make sure that our laws and our Constitution are being adhered to. In that way, I'm still, that idealistic young kid that believes in justice and wants to see it done, the right way according to our laws, according to the rule of law. The district court is the highest level of trial court in the state of Texas. It hears all manner of civil lawsuits, so if somebody sues somebody else over money, the district court would hear that. It hears divorce cases, so two people getting a divorce, or they're fighting over their kids, or they're fighting over child support, the district court would hear that. If the government decides that they want to come in and take children away from their parents because the parents are being abusive, the district court would hear that. The district court also hears all manner of criminal felonies. So we're talking about a death penalty court. This is the court that hears the most heinous crimes committed in our counties. A district court judge, by the stroke of his pen, has the power to dissolve a marriage. By the stroke of his pen, a district court judge has the power to give the police the authority to kick down your door, enter your home, take your property, and put you in jail. By the stroke of his pen, a district court judge has the power to sentence somebody to death. The responsibility and the power are both awesome, and that's why I believe that people should have an interest in who the district judge is in their county. Take an interest in the race, make sure that they're researching the different candidates, that they're learning about the race, and that they elect somebody that they believe has integrity and the right kind of experience. I was an assistant district attorney for 8 years, and now I'm in private practice. During my time at the Collin County District Attorney's Office, I served the county as a misdemeanor prosecutor all the way up to a chief felony prosecutor, and tried pretty much every type of case from misdemeanor DWI all the way up to capital murder. In total, I would say I've tried well in excess of 100 jury trials, and I've handled probably well over 5,000 criminal cases. In my 9 years, I've tried more than 100 jury trials. My opponent doesn't even come close to having that many jury trials in her 22 years. In my 9 years as an attorney, I've handled more than 5,000 criminal cases. My opponent has handled nowhere near that number of cases, be they criminal, civil, or family, or probate. So in my 9 years of experience, I've handled so many more cases than she has. I've handled many more jury trials than she has. And so, again, it's not about how long have you been an attorney, it's about what have you done while you've been an attorney. What kind of experience do you have? I come from a very humble background. My father came from a very poor coal mining town in West Virginia. His dad was a coal miner. Most of his life he served at Iwo Jima in World War II for the Marines. When my dad turned 17, he enlisted in the Air Force because he wanted to get out of that town and kind of see the world. And they sent him to Korea. That was in 1967, and he met my mother, who was native Korean. And I kind of spent my childhood traveling around to different countries every 3 or 4 years. And I think that really made me easily adaptable to a lot of different situations and new environments. And I've always really valued being able to do that growing up. My parents always dreamed that I'd be the first person in our family to attend college. And I was a very good student, so I was able to get a full scholarship from Boston University. And then I ended up going to law school at Boston University as well. I live in McKinney. I'm married to my wife Rebecca, who I met while we were studying at Oxford in England, and we have 2 little boys, Jackson and Lincoln. Jackson is 6 and Lincoln is 20 months, and they keep us very busy. We attend Crossroad Christian Church here in McKinney, And I also serve as a mentor with McKinney ISD, which is where my wife Rebecca teaches third grade. My name is Ben Smith, and I'm running for judge of the 380th District Court. That is all of Collin County. This is a court that hears civil cases, family law cases, and also the most heinous crimes committed in our county. This is a death penalty court. It hears cases involving aggravated sexual assault of children, armed robbery, Mexican drug cartels. These are very, very serious matters that are heard in this court. And I believe it's important that the judge, the next judge of this court, have the right experience to handle those types of cases. I am the only candidate in this race that has any experience handling felony cases. I'm the only candidate in this race that has ever tried a criminal case. And I'm also the only candidate in this race that is endorsed by law enforcement. This is an important race. I hope you'll come out and vote. The turnout for the runoff is probably going to be quite low, so every vote really matters. So I would ask you to come out and consider voting for me. I'd be honored to have your support. The election is on July 31st. Early voting is July 23rd through the 27th. During early voting, you can vote at any location in Collin County. And on election day, which is Tuesday the 31st, you have to go to your designated polling location according to your precinct. But please come out and vote. I'd be honored to have your vote.